today's video is going to be another Christmas decorate with me, and this time we're going to be focusing on my master bedroom, but this one is going to be ultra special because it's also officially Plaid Day 1. So if you're new to my channel, I created a series called Plaid Week about 6 years ago, and on YouTube. I've actually been on YouTube about 9 or 10 years now. But in that series, I did 7 days straight videos of anything related to plaid because it is my favorite pattern to decorate with Christmas time. It's just very traditional. It just has this like old world charm, and I just really love it. And now in the past, I've decorated my bedroom in plaid, but I never officially tagged it as a Plaid Day. Now, the reason why it's being called Plaid Day is because the videos won't be in consecutive order. So they're gonna be released on Sundays. So this is the very first Plaid Day. As you can see in my bedroom right now, I have more of a fall theme. As a matter of fact, this isn't even like my official fall bedroom. This is just kind of what I've done after I took away Halloween, because I do decorate for all the seasons. So if you're interested in that, click subscribe, hit the bell, and let's get to decorating. But first I have to show you guys the outfit, because of course I am wearing plaid. So I just have on this plaid like oversized button up with some high-waisted black leggings. I have the matching black sports bra. That way if I get hot while I'm decorating, I'll probably end up taking this off and wrapping it around my waist. I'm wearing socks. It's not part of the outfit, but this one likes to eat my feet and it hurts. So the extra padding helps. So definitely love getting into the spirit of what I wear while I decorate. Definitely go check out my media room. I did a candy cane theme, and you'll go see like how I dressed in the first part with my vest with all the candy canes on it. And the second thing I like to do is set the mood with a good movie. So let's put on a holiday movie. So for today, I'm gonna put on one of my ultimate favorites. It's on Hallmark. It's called Window Wonderland. Alright, so I'm starting this off with showing you guys a before and after of my windows, and I finally completed a project that I actually wanted done last Christmas, and that is getting curtains put up. This room just desperately needed it, and I think it made such a huge difference. Even more so with like Christmas decorating. Just something about having fabric up on a wall, I don't know, it just makes it seem like more warm and cozy. And yeah, so the reason why it's taken me this long is because my windows are actually very hard to do a traditional curtain rod because my wall is curved and I couldn't find a curved curtain rod to actually fit the length and like the size of my window. So in the end, I did like a little DIY kind of thing. I cut down these rods and made it look really cute. So I'm really happy that I got that done. And then the first thing that I tackle is always my prints because I have to get up on my bed. I've made the mistake of doing my bed first and then getting up to put my prints, and then I ruin my bedding. So lesson learned. And so all I'm doing here, very simple, is rotating my pictures out. It's just such an easy way to store all of my seasonal prints, and I'm just pulling back out the one that I used last year. I do talk in the end about different options, and I will link everything that I can down below for you guys, but in the end I actually decided to reuse the same prints I did last year. I really like it, and I knew that I was already going to do a lot of red, so I decided in the end not to get new prints because I did debate on getting wintry prints with like a red cottage in it just for that red pop. But again, you'll see kind of like how the decorating turns out, and especially with all the different layering and bedding that I use, I think using the prints that I did was actually perfect. Something new is me adding this garland. I wanted something more full from what I did last year, and yes, that's me hammering in with a screwdriver. My hammer was upstairs and I couldn't be bothered apparently to go grab it. And then I'm just fishing in some lighting, some twinkle lights, because this right here, if you just want to decorate your bedroom and you don't want to go over the top, just add yourself some lights. I'm telling you, it will do the trick. It's so it just speaks holiday and Christmas to me. So now I'm going to work on the bedding. This is important step, and I do things in specific steps because it helps me to decide smaller details. So I definitely want to now focus on the biggest focal point, which is going to be the bedding. And this is where I'm kind of doing things different from 2020, which is linked down below. So you guys can go check that out and you can just decide for yourself if you like 2020 or 2021. But I am actually putting in the quilt where it's, I guess, technically where a quilt is supposed to be. So I do my bedding. I know I've done my bedding in a lot of different ways in the past, but traditionally a quilt goes over the sheet and then you do like the duvet over. At least that's what I've seen from like Pottery Barn, okay? Like I literally was building this inspiration based off of what I was seeing in the Pottery Barn magazines because I can't decorate trees, I don't know how to do pillows, and I don't know how to do bedding. So I definitely have to have like that guidance from magazines to help me. But so got the quilt in. As you can see, it was double-sided, which exciting news. I just checked and was doing all of my links for you guys in the description box. And I actually bought this plaid from Tuesday morning. I actually remembered this because I remember finding it and I was just so blown away. But you guys, I just found the exact same one on Amazon. Literally, exact same one. Plus, they actually have really cute pillows that match it and that I don't own, so I definitely got to pick those up. So, link below. Go get it before it sells out. So then I'm bringing back red gingham. I love this so much. It's also from Amazon, link down below. This, I remember last year when I decorated for Christmas, I was just like, oh, I really love the red gingham. But in my mind, for some reason, I thought that it wouldn't look good with the plaid quilt. But I actually, I don't know, maybe it's just my eye, but I really love the combination. I just think that it makes the room so bright and fresh, you know, like a blanket of snow is just sitting outside my window. That's just kind of like the feels that I get from this red gingham. I know that's a lot. All right, so anyways, we're stopping with the bed for now. So then I'm gonna work on the side tables, and I've brought back my wreaths. Love those, but what's new is this right here. Last year I had these little shelves up, but I didn't add anything to it. And this year, when I looked back at my 2020, that's how I knew like how to shop this year so that I could give you guys kind of like a different look this year. I was like, no, this year we're doing some type of greenery, holly, whatever in these little shelves. Like it needs it. And honestly, it frames the faux wood frame so well. And I can't believe like I didn't do this last year because it really does make all the difference in this space. So all of these picks are from Hobby Lobby, by the way. And then I'm bringing back out my trees. They were used last year. I believe I got these from the at-home store, so I don't know that they're being sold anymore. And then we work on this little side table. It's kind of like random furniture that I have, but I kind of like it. And I'm doing something very similar. I added my little tree again with the light, and then we're gonna add this little sign. And what I love about this sign is I just love how my room kind of has like a plaid meets Christmas tree lot theme. And then this Dollar Tree deer right here. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with this thing. I don't even know if they're gonna bring it back out this year, but look how beautiful he is. Alright, so then I work on my chest of drawers and I'm just adding more Christmas trees. I'm adding more deer. Yeah, just trying to like keep everything as cohesive as possible, and especially with elements too. So I want to make sure that I'm adding more of this same style wreath. You can see like with the branches, they match the little trees, they match what was on my, the frame of my bed, because there are different types of like greenery, that's out there. And I definitely just go for this like basic one that's from Walmart. Love it. And I'm fluffing this garland right here. It actually has like a built-in light. And then I work on this little side area. I get this tree removed and then I bring in my Christmas trees. These I talk about in the end, so you'll kind of like get my take on them. I'll link them for you, even though I just looked and they're currently unavailable, but that I honestly wouldn't recommend them unless you kind of like know how to put them together. It's very confusing and it's not like what you would think. So if you do save it to your Amazon list because they're not available, definitely read the description to see how you're supposed to connect the top, because I think it requires tools. I know that sounds crazy, but anyways. All right, so now we're outfitting all the little trees and then the plaid touches and then the little pillow and then of course Loki. My little Loki. has to make an appearance, but look how cute he was. He was so well behaved while I was filming this. He was just like chilling and sleeping. And now this is usually like my final touch is the pillow. And I know there's a lot of pillows going on, but I absolutely love it. So anyways, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy and watch the rest of the video, and then we'll get into the end. And just like that, my room turned into a winter wonderland. I will link the 2020 version down below because I really think that this is 2020, but like with some extra sparkle. The biggest thing that I think really helps the space a lot are the curtains. So those were new. I hung those up like on my vlog, but I think I inserted like a before and after so that you guys could see what it looks like. And again, if you watch the 2020 decorate with me, you'll really be able to see all the differences there. So the curtains work out really well, gives it that extra cozy factor. And then I did the same prints that I did last year. I thought about doing something new, something with a little bit of red. There's actually these 3 prints that I was looking at with like a red like farmhouse thing. I'll link it down below. I'll also link this one. So these are from Etsy, but this particular set, you just get the downloads and then you take it to like a print shop. So I just in the end decided I was gonna redo the same prints again this year. The new thing are the garland from Walmart, and I added some lights. I just wanted something a little bit thicker from what I had last year. I knew that I wanted this to be like a huge focal piece, and to do that I really needed some garland that was just nice and thick and full. So it actually took 2 rolls of garland from Walmart. The longer one, the 12-foot garland, that's about like $4. So if you get 2 of them, this is what it will look like when you put it together. I did consider doing something to the lamps, but in the end, because this year I added the greenery to this little mini shelf that I have, I thought, you know what, there's already enough going on, so we're leaving the white lamps alone. And then I brought back these beautiful trees. I think they were from the at-home store. And then we have this beautiful candle going. It's gotta be Christmassy. It's a Fraser fir, and it smells like a Christmas tree. But really the biggest difference is gonna be the bedding. The bedding, I feel like I really love it. I know there's a lot of pillows going on, but I don't mind this. I think it adds to the cozy factor. And I think that because I was doing so many different like layers, it was important to add both the plaid print and the gingham print to kind of balance it all out. So, and then adding pops of white to kind of break up the patterns. But when I was thinking about doing the layering, I knew, I was like, why don't I bring back this gingham? Because this used to be, oh, what's the matter? What's the matter? Anyways, this gingham was actually in my bedroom in the last house. And then when I moved into this house, I didn't end up using it. So, and then I was thinking about how I wanted it to look this year. I knew I wanted to upgrade the bedding. I knew that what I had done in 2020 was great, but it just wasn't quite there, if that makes sense. And I feel like I reached my destination. North Pole, here I am. So this whole focal piece is just, I really love it, and I hope you guys love it too. The gingham set, I don't remember where I got it from, but it's also in a vlog or in a haul. I know that's not much because it was like years ago. In this section, I love that I'm reusing my pillows. It's like one less thing for me to have to put away. So for some reason, I get extra giddy about that. Please tell me someone else like gets extremely excited about not having to put up like decor when you're seasonal decorating. So I was just so happy to keep these out because these green pillows are like my everyday. They were fall and Halloween. So they're not like my summer one, but listen, it works. have yourself a merry little Christmas. I love that it's green. And then my green blanket that's also in my room pretty much year round. I pulled these trees back out. They're actually from Amazon. I don't know if I would recommend them or not. I'll link them anyways. The problem with them is like the top part comes separate, but you have to like screw it in. I can't explain it. But I didn't end up doing that. I just like tucked it into the tree instead of into the hole that it's made for, if that makes sense. And it just works. So listen, unless I'm reading the instructions wrong, I don't know, y'all. That probably made no sense. Now, last year, I added lights here to these trees, and I wasn't a fan of it. It just kind of looked like I was forcing the lights, and it just didn't look cute, and I was having to like reach over all of this to plug them in, and I was just like, no. So no lights, and especially since I have some lights right here, and then this area was just kind of bare, so I found my little presents, stacked them there. And last year I also had a little like snowy blanket to cover the base. I might bring that back out, but for now I think it's fine. And then the TV area, very simple, just a little dust of garland with the lights. Contemplated doing a garland drape, like just really nice, have it go all the way to the floor and add lights to my mirror. But I just ran out of garland material, so maybe when I do the full house tour, this will be an update that you guys will see. And then here's a cute little puppy. And that's gonna be it for plaid day one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If plaid is not your thing, definitely just take the inspiration if you love it and switch out the plaid that I'm using for the patterns that you do love. But there is just something so Christmassy and like Connecticut. I think Connecticut, Vermont, I don't know why I think the East Coast when it comes to plaid, but I'm obsessed. I've loved plaid for a very long time. I think since I saw a TV thing that Martha Stewart did, and I've been hooked on it ever since. Haven't turned my back on it, and I don't think I ever will. There are going to be more plaid days. There's going to be decorating. I did ask you guys to take a poll on my Instagram, so if you remember and you voted, I asked you guys what you want to see for plaid days. I heard you definitely DIYs, cozy videos, hauls, all kinds of things. Don't worry, that is definitely coming in the upcoming plaid days, but we had to kick it off with some plaid decorating. Like, this was just the proper way to do plaid day one. So that's it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.